This is the American Standard Champion 4 one-piece toilet, and it is the first toilet I installed that made my plunger feel like a prop instead of a tool. One strong flush, bowl clears, job done, and I move on with my day. I see this as a modern, easy to live with, one-piece toilet for homeowners who want power without drama. It makes the most sense for a main bathroom or a guest bathroom that gets a lot of use. If you care about simple cleaning, fewer clogs, and a slightly taller, more comfortable seat, this fits right in. If you are outfitting a bathroom for very young kids, or you are chasing the lowest possible water use no matter what, there are other styles that may suit you more. What I notice every single day is the one-piece design. The tank and the bowl are fused into a single shape with smooth curves and very few places for grime to hide. There are no gaps between a separate tank and bowl, so a quick wipe actually gets the whole thing clean. The surface coating that American Standard uses, which they call EverClean, does more than a brochure line. In real life, it slows down buildup, which means fewer scrub sessions. I'm not constantly dealing with those gray mineral trails that hard water can leave, and odors do not linger. The exterior finish is a simple, classic white that blends with most bathrooms and looks like it belongs without drawing attention to itself. The shape of the bowl is elongated. That extra bit of length at the front sounds minor, but it is noticeable in comfort. Sitting feels more natural, especially for adults. The seat that comes in the box is a basic slow-close plastic seat. It works, it does not slam, and it has not loosened or wobbled on me. That said, it is not a plush or premium feeling seat. After about a year of use, I swapped mine for a heavier slow-close seat, and that small upgrade made the experience nicer. The toilet height is what many people call chair height. The rim is about 16.5 inches from the floor, and with a seat on it lands close to what a normal chair feels like. At 5 feet 5 inches, I find it very comfortable. My taller spouse likes it even more. If you are shorter than me or you are buying for young kids, this height can feel a bit tall, so a small footstool can help with comfort. Installing it was straightforward but not feather light. The toilet weighs a little over 100 pounds, so I planned ahead and had someone help me carry it and lower it onto the bolts. The instructions were clear enough for a do-it-yourself installation if you are comfortable shutting off water, removing an old toilet, and setting a new wax ring. In my case, the box included the seat and the usual mounting hardware, and I still picked up a new water supply line and a fresh wax ring because I prefer not to reuse old parts. The only thing that stood out in daily use after installation was the chrome flush lever. It looks nice and has a solid feel, but it needs a firmer press than some lighter action levers. Adults will not think twice about it. Little kids or someone with limited hand strength might need a moment to get used to it. Every toilet claim lives or dies by the flush, and this one earns its reputation. The champion name refers to the bigger path water takes from the tank to the bowl. Instead of a small opening, it uses a large flush valve that lets a lot of water move very quickly. In practice, you press the lever and you get a strong, confident surge that clears the bowl in one go. I have had this unit in my guest bathroom for over 2 years. It gets steady use on weekends and during family gatherings, and I have not reached for a plunger once. No partial clears, no paper boats left behind circling the drain. The trapway inside is generous and fully glazed, which matters because it keeps waste moving and it reduces the chance of snagging paper. The bowl rinse is thorough. The rim jets give good coverage, so I'm not finding streaks left behind after normal use. Water use sits at about 1.6 gallons per flush. That is not the lowest number out there, but in my experience it actually saves water over time because I do not double flush. I prefer one strong flush that works every time rather than a super low flush that sometimes needs to be repeated. The tank refills at a reasonable pace. By the time I wash my hands, it is usually ready to go again. The noise of the flush is on the quiet side for the power it delivers. It does not roar, and it does not echo down the hall at night. The slow close seat means no accidental bangs or slams in the middle of the night either. I ran into a couple of real-world situations that helped me judge it. We hosted a long weekend with family, lots of meals, lots of use, and the Champion 4 never clogged or left anything questionable swirling in the bowl. I noticed guests did not come out asking where the plunger was, which is the real test for a bathroom that sees a lot of traffic. Cleaning day is less of a chore. I give the bowl a quick brush and the exterior a wipe. The smooth one-piece body and that EverClean surface keep me from having to dig into crevices or scrub around bolt caps and seam lines. I live with moderately hard water, and I used to see a ring form after a week with my old toilet. With this unit, rings take longer to appear and they are easier to wipe away. It is not magic and I still clean, but the effort is lower. For a focused use case, think about a busy main bathroom in a family home. Mornings are fast. People are in and out. You want a toilet that clears completely, refills quickly, and does not splash. The Champion 4 has been that for me. The chair height helps anyone with knee or back issues, and for taller adults it just feels natural. If you have kids, a small step stool solves the height gap and actually helps with posture. For a guest bathroom, reliability is the biggest win. No one wants to hand a plunger to a guest, and this setup has spared me that awkward moment. There are a few smaller touches that make the day-to-day nicer. The slow close seat has saved me from late-night noise. The lever and internal parts feel durable, not flimsy. The porcelain still looks glossy after years of cleaning with gentle bathroom cleaners. I have seen some reports online about tanks forming hairline cracks or gaskets wearing early, but I have not experienced that. My unit has stayed watertight with no sweating or leaks. American Standard lists a multi-year warranty on the key parts. I like having that longer coverage in the background, especially for a fixture this central to daily life. It is not perfect. I wish the included seat felt more premium. If you care about softer seating or you want a more substantial feel, plan on upgrading the seat down the road. The lever could be a touch lighter for small hands. And while I will take the 1.6-gallon flush for the consistent performance, if you are chasing the absolute minimum water use above all else, this will not be your pick. For me, the trade-off makes sense, and the hassle it saves is worth it. Stepping back, this is a dependable, easy-to-clean, chair-height, one-piece toilet that actually delivers on the promise of fewer clogs. I recommend it for homeowners who want to set it and forget it experience with a clean look and real power behind the flush. Families, hosts with a busy guest bath, and anyone who appreciates that extra height will be happy here. If you have very young children who will use it daily or you demand the lowest possible water use, consider those needs carefully. For my home, it has been the right call. I will leave all the information about the American Standard Champion 4 one-piece toilet in the comments. I hope to see you again in the following videos.